this momentous occasion, I would like to thank all the distinguished dignitaries on the dais and off the dais, my dear colleagues, the distinguished guests and my dear friends. My sincere thanks to Dr. Keshav Raoji for accepting our invitation and gracing the event as the chief guest. It's a pleasure to see you again, sir. Today, as I stand in front of all of you, I can't help but recollect the moment when I was one amongst you. Though it's been a decade since I left my corporate job, it still feels like yesterday. Seeing all of you here today and some of my colleagues who I met here today has made me nostalgic. Wish you all a very warm welcome and from my heart, Anugrhita. The philosophy behind Badruka College setting up a placement service department was to help students who came from weaker economic sections grow towards financial stability. The objective was to make students employable and therefore ensuring that at least one member of each family becomes job worthy and does not face any inhibition in securing a job. Being educated is only crossing half the distance towards being employable. The issue of the gap between available academic talent versus employable is not new. This problem has been there for quite some time and it is being addressed, and it was being addressed earlier too. But how does one measure this gap? Can all students be tailor-made to suit an industry requirement? Do all industries have a similar requirement? Well, my dear friends, one of the strategies that the Badruka College management implemented was to hire a team with corporate work experience as part of the placement team. After a decade of consistent success, I can now safely say that the strategy did work. 180 companies have been recruiting from the Badruka campus consistently every year. To begin with, one of the primary reasons why earlier efforts didn't get the scale up that it should have was the bit of disconnect with the changing industry requirements and the disjointed efforts by different organizations involved. This issue has been taken care of by constant interaction with companies regarding their requirements. After all, collaboration between academia and industries is critical for any skill development. In addition, basic skills differ from person to person. This led to the comprehensive skill enhancement training program termed as campus recruitment training, which was established in Badruka. Some of the salient features of our program are a pre-assessment test. In the pre-assessment test, we assess a person's skill. After that, we classify a training program based on the skill he already has, mapping it with what the requirement companies have. So once we understand the company requirement, we know what talent we have. After assessing them, then every year a program is made. So the program is tailor-made every year. It's customized. Special focus is also given on on-job skills which are common across all industries, such as MS Office, email writing, etc. Business communication skills, confidence building. Daily assessment tests are conducted to gauge the effectiveness of our training program too. Interviewing skills. The students go through various rounds of interviewing skills based on the feedbacks and the experience we have received over the years. In fact, this year, each and every Badrukan student who is aspiring a job is undergoing individual practical interviews. These interviews are conducted by the industry representatives themselves and is followed back by an instant feedback. So thereby a student gets to know where he's making the mistake, what are the corrections he should make on his resume, and such live interviews or practical interviews we conduct around 2 to 3 times for them. So this is the first of its kind initiative we have taken, and we have seen a drastic improvement in the students. So the current batch, where most of you would be coming to us to hire in the couple of months, is trained with a new concept altogether. Here, I would like to take a moment to thank our partners in this movement from Aura Leadership Foundation and ePracto.